If you're here, you're probably already aware that gold and precious metals have been winning for thousands of years. The history of money shows us that money works when it's backed by precious metals. Then, the system starts to fail once the money turns more and more into a currency, as fiat currency is printed more and more with nothing backing it. Usually this happens because of wars and other social works. And history has repeated itself over and over. There's been thousands of fiat currencies over the years, and they have an astounding 0% success rate. Fiat currency has never succeeded. So history shows us that money works when it's on a gold standard and starts failing as it moves away from the gold standard. We left the gold standard after 1971 when Nixon ended Bretton Woods, and it's been really downhill from there. This is the reason that BRICS is forming. That's Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and they're really forming a new system on a gold standard. So even though we are very supportive of the gold IRA, you need to know that all gold IRA dealers are definitely not the same. Also be aware that all these companies have salespeople, okay? But the difference is a good company will make sure that their sales team is compliant on what they can say and what they can't say. I think it's okay to have a salesperson convince you to buy precious metals through education, not through lies or curled truths or even really a lot of pushiness. So let's get into the common gold IRA scams. Number one is the unique opportunity to buy at a discounted price, and that's often done with storytelling. The spot prices of gold and silver are the futures contract price. It's the price at which mints and institutions buy raw ore from the mines. No one can pay spot but those institutions, not even the gold IRA dealers. And all big dealers are generally paying the same price, so no discount is really possible. Anything about the big discount, probably not true. The second type is some type of cancellation opportunity. If a company is telling you there was an order cancellation and you can get the order at a lower price, you generally want to stay away from that. Next is inventory. Now, most dealers do not sell from inventory. Actually, a lot of these companies can't even keep their inventory there. If any dealer gives an excuse involving inventory, it's likely not true. You probably want to run the other way. Number four is, let me check the vault. That person you are talking to is very likely a salesperson, almost guaranteed to be. The chance of them having any access to a vault is extremely low. So if you hear anything about checking the vault, run the other way. Number five is about a universal price over spot. Now, different coins and bars are sold at different prices over spot, so you have to always investigate each individual coin or bar for the price over spot. A universal price over spot is a warning sign. As an example, I just bought a 1 ounce gold line coin for about $2,400, whereas a 1 ounce Bitcoin branded coin was only about $2,100. Same amount of gold, but different prices over spot by about $300. Number six is anything involving a big trade. If you hear anything about an institutional or large trade happening or scheduled soon with a better price opportunity, this is likely not true. Established national dealers already are doing the volume of business needed for the lowest possible price. So anything involving a big trade and better price opportunities because of it is likely nonsense. Number seven is the price protection program. Any kind of program like this is guaranteeing you profits and should be looked at with caution. Guaranteeing profits is really a major flag in any space, and it's no different here. Number eight is the bait and switch. This is when a company will display a product at an especially low price, which is really not available, and then they use that to sell you into something else. Just remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Now, the last one is anything to do with must buy now. Must buy now. This is probably one of the worst ones for me personally because this is a long-term financial decision. It's okay for a salesperson to convince you to buy, but they're saying you must buy now. That's not right. I believe that every person should have the time and opportunity to get all the history, facts, and information at their disposal and then make an investment decision. No one should be rushed into any investment, even if it is a good one, as you're investing your hard-earned money. I'm a big proponent of the gold IRA. I have one myself, along with physical precious metals, but every person should have the time to educate themselves and make their own financial decision. I've been in this space for over 15 years now, and I've talked with all the major companies in the space. I even personally know many of the CEOs and owners, so my point is I know who is trustworthy. If you are interested in our trusted companies, go to investingingold.com/quiz, where you can take a 30-second quiz to determine which company is likely best for your specific needs. Then you're not going to have to worry much about any of these things we talked about today. Also, our recommended companies do a great job at educating their customers and hand-holding them through the investment process, if that is of course the way you decide to go. Hope this was helpful. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and keep educating yourself on money and precious metals.